Hey, God bless you, my brothers and my sisters. Guess what? This is Minister Rashimba Battles coming to you from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And I am here. My journey from the pulpit to the pulpit, my brothers and my sisters. And guess what? Everything started here. Yeah, everything started here. I am on Erie Avenue. Erie Avenue. This is, of course, it's been years since I've been here, and you can kind of see that the area has really changed so much. And you can see that, I mean, it's just been years. The last time I was here, I was 10 years old. That was the last time I was here. And so this is a part of my journey. Yes, my journey from the pulpit to the pulpit. And this is where everything pretty much started when my grandmother passed. And guess what? I am right in front of the house where my grandmother used to live. I want to say, 10 years. No, I take that back. It's been 39 years. 39 years since I've been here. And, I tell you, some things have changed. Let's take a walk. Yeah, let's take a walk. So, some things have changed, but I remember that church. I remember, the church here that is like right directly across the street. I remember that. Yeah, I remember that church. Yeah, that's the church. That was across the street from my grandma. And right down from there, now they have like a terminal, where people can wait for their bus and everything. Well, there it used to be a newspaper stand. Let's go down there. Let's go. Come on, so you can see, because I want you to see. Yeah, this here is just kind of pulling some things on me here, because when I tell you I haven't been here for 39 years, I have not been here for 39 years, okay? So this is my journey from the pulpit to the pulpit, my brothers and my sisters. God bless you. Thank you so much for chiming in. Harold Neal, thank you so much for chiming in. Brother Michael, thank you so much for chiming in. Isaac, and my evangelist, Kim Allen, God bless you. Here in Philadelphia. So here behind me, right? This is the church, yeah. This is the church that is across the street from my grandmom's house. And this is the church, and this church has been here for years, yeah. And I remember that every morning when we would come, because my grandmama, she spoiled us, yes. My grandmama was the rock of the family. And when she came, my brother or myself, we would come, or either very seldom, very rarely she would take both of us, but she would take one or both of us to spend the summer with her, to kind of give my mom a break. And so here, right, it's interesting. I tell you, when I pulled up, I was like, gosh, am I going to get emotional here? I mean, hey, now, I'm a big girl, right? I can't be doing all that, right? But right here, oh, I'm sorry. right here, what is this place? They've changed so much. Wow, I tell you, you go away for 39 years and look what happens, right? Um, right behind me, right? This is the terminal where everybody goes to get the subway. Yeah, the subway is the train. For those who are not familiar with the transportation here in Philadelphia, that's the transportation that goes underground. The L, of course, no, it's elevated, right? Um, but right here, right, I remember used to be a newspaper stand, and my grandmother, she would always get her a pack of Marlboro Lights, and to this day I can't stand cigarettes. She would always get Marlboro Lights, and then she would get a newspaper, and she would always get me some candy or something. So, and this here is Philadelphia Gas Works. Yeah, the Philadelphia Gas Works. So, you know, if you look over here, they just got a lot going on. Oh wow, they got Starbucks. Wow, 39 years, and look what happens. You come back 39 years. Look what I tell you. Just look, you can see that so much has changed. You know, just so much has changed here, and so now we're going to go to my grandmother's house. Yeah, Kate R. Holmes. God rest her soul. She has been gone quite a while, but I love my grandmama, okay? Don't y'all say nothing about my grandmama, because I'm trying to tell you, I'll fight you for my grandmama. No, just playing, but here, you know, a lot has changed in the neighborhood, and a little bit vulgar there, right? But it is well. Wow, and you know, you can actually see a beautiful mural that is, wow, I tell you, there's so much talent here in Philadelphia. It's everywhere, but you know, that mural is just so beautiful. Let me see if I can get that so you can see it. But I am here in North Philadelphia, and yeah, I think I can get it now. Just want you guys to see that mural behind me here across the street. Yeah, there you go. I think you can see it. Yeah, that's pretty cool, huh? Yeah, you can see that. Yeah, that is like really cool, right? I tell you, that's some serious talent right there. But right here is where everything started. My grandmother, where we lived, and right behind me is my grandmother's house. Yes, right here is my grandmother's house. That's it right there. Looks so different, you know. And the house next to it, right there, you know, the white. Yeah, I remember that there was a Muslim family that used to live there, and we used to always play. You know, they had set times, you know, where they would pray. God bless you, Power Ministries International. Thank you so much for chiming in here on the segment of the Power to Become. Here on my journey to from the pulpit to the pulpit, because it's here, my brothers and my sisters, that everything pretty much took place. You know, my grandmother, she passed, and when my grandmother passed, she had took sick. She worked at Byberry, and And we know that Byberry was a place where, those who were mentally ill, who had those sort of mental sicknesses and what have you, which we know is demonic, but to God be the glory. Um, and then she got sick, and then we came here to stay with her. And when we did that, shortly after she passed. So that's when we encountered, just shortly before my grandmother passed, that's when we encountered Marguerite and Jean. And if you got the book, then you know what I'm talking about. If you don't have the book, get the book, okay? Love you. Get the book. Seriously, get the book. Because what I'm doing here is what God placed in my spirit to do. And it was very strong in my spirit to go back to where I had not been since childhood. And this is, again, like I said, 39 years I have not been here. I'm 49, okay? Haven't been here for 39 years, okay? So, I want to show you just how, because I remember the steps going around and the steps that were upstairs, and it's just amazing. It's just amazing, I tell you, how things change over the years, and so if you look behind me, right, you'll see some stairs, right? That's a good one there. You'll see the stairs. Well, those blue stairs, the brown stairs is to the White House. And the house next to that was my grandmother's house. And for those of you who are not familiar with alleyways, I don't know why I got this thing about alleyways, right? But this is an alleyway. This is what you see them in movies, people running through there, cops be chasing them and stuff like that. But this is an alleyway, all right? Very narrow, very narrow. And it just fits mainly, I don't even think it'll fit two people. I don't care how small you are. It takes a lot to get, for two people to get through there. It's so narrow and small. But God bless you, Brother Donnie Fitch. Thank you so much for chiming in. My brothers and my sisters, this here is just, I think for me, because this is my last stop for the day and I'm about to take it back to North Carolina. But this stop here is the most impactful, because for one of the time frame that it has been that I've been here, and also because it's a place that I have not really dealt with, There's certain things that take place in our lives, but we really don't deal with. We haven't dealt with the pain. We haven't dealt with the confusion. We haven't dealt with the hurt, the different things that took place in our lives that caused us to be in a place of, I don't know, we've been there, right? Well, and this was one of those places of, I don't know, I don't even, I'm just kind of in a sense of being speechless, because being here is, wow, it's huge. It's huge, because like I said, the time frame that has gone by, but because I love my grandma, I really did love my grandma so much, and just the spiritual attack that took place in my family was so crucial. My brothers and my sisters, we could really say so much about what somebody did, but it's something behind what they do, my brothers and my sisters. And when your family is being attacked spiritually, they're relentless. They're relentless, because what God has in you, my brothers and my sisters, is so great. And he starts early. They start the devil has shows no biases, because what's in you, anything to stop what God is going to do in your life, that's what they're going to do, my brothers and my sisters. They're relentless. They'll take you down. They'll take your life. And so, my brothers and my sisters, I thank God that I'm still here. Because here is when my grandmother passed, and my mom, she had a lot on her, okay? So, get the book, okay? If you haven't got the book, get the book. Because this will really help you to connect the dots. Because God really impressed in my spirit to go to where you have not gone to throughout your childhood. And so this is not just for me, my brothers and my sisters. This is for others. This is for people I haven't even met. And guess what? I probably never will meet. But somebody is going to see this. And all these different recordings are going to be collaborated together. And as you read the book, you can connect the dots better. You can understand Rashimba better, because you can't really fully understand the book unless you know where I've been. And guess what? This is where it started for me. This is where it started. This is where our entry into foster care came forth, where my mother, she just had a lot on her. She packed our bags, big old green dark trash bag, wrote a note to our caseworker, told us to go downtown. We went downtown, and the letter said she didn't want to see us again until we were 18. So that's when everything just kind of really just, flipped literally upside down for us, my brothers and my sisters. So here, as you can see, this is my grandmother's house. The woman, the glue that was there to hold us together. And God always places that one person in our lives that holds everything together. And that's how we see them. But it is God himself that is the one that holds us and keeps us strong. It is God himself that is our source. He's our strength. He's the one that is forever faithful, no matter where you are, no matter what you're going through. And so, my brothers and my sisters, this concludes for now. Okay, for now, because I don't know how God is going to lead me after this. But because honestly, like I said last night, I didn't know that this was coming. And about 3 weeks ago, this is what was placed in my spirit to do, to go to where I haven't been throughout my childhood, to revisit those places. And I have done. Now, when I wrote the book, I thought that was the period, that was it, but apparently it wasn't. And whatever else God has for me to do, guess what? I got to do it. Because there's lives that's going to be changed and transformed. So whatever God has placed in you to do, my brothers and my sisters, do it. Be obedient, because as I said in the earlier recordings, your deliverance, your healing, your breakthrough, my brothers and my sisters, is connected to your obedience to God. But guess what? Not just yours. The deliverance, the healing, the breakthrough, the restoration of others is also connected to your obedience to God. So, God bless you, my brothers and my sisters. And thank you so much for joining me on my journey to the power to become. And guess what? It's time to get on the road and head back to North Carolina. God bless you. Love you, love you, love you. And guess what? We will be connecting tomorrow. God bless you. Love you.